Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello. Testing the microphone on my headset. So now it works right here. So obviously NVIDIA Broadcast is working. Otherwise we wouldn't be able to get it here. Alright, and here is the microphone with my camera, and that should be working fine also. Except it's not working right. It's got too much noise. The noise removal isn't working. So what's going on? Okay. Oh, there we go. Now it should be working with my microphone or my. See, this is using the way to go. Camera, mic, and noise removal with echo removal and all that. Now it should be working with my microphone or my. See, this is using the way to go. Camera, mic, and noise removal with echo removal and all that. Though it does sound farther away. So I move the camera over there. When I look at the chat, I see the camera too. All right. Well, it seems to be working, so I'm gonna go with it. All right. I got something more here with microphones. Lots. See.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Um, 85, 85, and 85. So, engineering. Yeah, I hate using these because they're like huge in science also. That's a big science. I mean, I don't need Pascal, I need like 30, 20. Good. 5, 20, 20. BD 45. A lot of, oh, I'm going to get 80. Oh, okay, sweet. We don't need 80. That one gives us platinum. Yeah. 2. Got everything. So we can get that tour duty. Get that one. This one. 50, 50, 50. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. 8 more. Yeah, the highest I have is 5. In attack. Hearing. Alright, so we have 98% chance of success. Alright, let's do it. Get rid of that one. I'm never going to be able to do that. Do this one. Oh, 105 science. Ah! Yeah, not happening. discovery marks left. You know. All these dailies. We're getting close to this. Some of them. Well, it's taking a lot more days to get through. Like this one gives us 2,500 XP. Roughly. We're at 40,000. We need to get 60,000. Oh, what was that? We got, that's 100,000, so it's another 40. So that unlocks at 60, that unlocks at 100,000. So this one unlocks at what we have now, reputation, more. So we double what we've done already, and it'll unlock that one. As in, like, it'll complete it. And then that's 250. Yeah, so this is going to be, I don't think I have enough marks to get through that many. 2,500. Per. And yeah. Scores. Okay. STO. Shield struggle below 10% shields you for 7 seconds. Working the mining barrier. So it makes mines the cloak? Oh. I don't think they go through. They don't avoid the mines anyway. Kind of pointless. Oh, wait. Let's see what space stuff we got. Vector. Um, 4. There it is. Ordnance accelerator. Console. 1.5 seconds shared mine recharge time. Mine recharge speed. Projectile weapon damage. Razor directed energy weapon damage. Polar on directed energy weapon damage. Alright, if you use phaser or polar on mines. That double, yeah, 2-part set. Chronoton weapon damage. Phaser, polar on, light turn range. Set 380 space in mine to place a self-replicating minefield. Mine launcher. Chronoton torpedo launcher. I really like the Gamma Task Force stuff. Fire warner from 8 seconds that launches flares into the air in the area on stealth people. So basically, this is like a shotgun in space. It does 2959 damage to primary target. So 3,000 damage to primary target, 1,500 damage to up to 2 random targets. 3 foes. Right. Those either. Just Good knockback. The damage. Okay, when taking damage while your shields are below 25%, your shield generates a photomatter coalescence. Gives you 7 shield regen for 10 seconds. 50% avoids regeneration. Reduces all energy damage to shields by 10%. Reduces Tetrion damage to shields by 20%. Get a set of 2 electrical damage and outgoing melee bonus. 3 gives us a chance when taking damage while shields are active to convert 10% of incoming damage for 5 seconds. Shield healing. Chance increases as shields decrease. Get a wisdom effects. Low damage. It's a chain to nearby target. Generate shields, hit points. Has 5% chance. Oh, so it has 2 modes. Offensive mode and support mode, which does healing. Huh. Heard about our generator drone. Health and shield regeneration drone. Creature. Matter generator drone for 120 seconds. I like the drone's effective radius will receive almost 15 hit points per second. And almost 8 shield regeneration per second. Alright, so I kind of like that. I have 2 other drones. One that just comes from being an engineer. One of them is one in my kit. And I can have that. The third one, I would have to replace something. Okay, so this is a console. Plasma and Floron damage the most. Then fight turn rate, maximum shield. That does kinetic damage. 15% chance to apply piezoelectric shield flux. That's Sanketi from creating warfare handlers when they die. Seconds on hit. Get 2 in the set, it gives you plasma, Floron, and photon damage. So a set of 2 is going to have use this 30% plasma damage, 30% Polaron damage, and then you use the console. Priority restoration armaments. Okay. So that's going to be 15%. All right, yes. You can see it all right here. 30% plasma damage, 30% polar damage increase. And if you have two in the set 2, you get 15% plasma and 15% polar. So you can have 45% increase plasma and polar and 15% in photon projectile. And you want to use a polaron, a plasma torpedo. Well, the set is torpedo launcher, energy weapon, and the console. This is the console, so we're going to want. Oh, I can't make the energy weapon yet. Console, torpedo, but so I have 3 of the 4. If I can use a deflector, that'll give me 3. That's different. Starship technology is different. Torpedo launcher, energy weapon, and yeah, so I can't make the energy weapon yet. I can get 2. That's really cool. Buff, big time. Polaron and plasma. Okay. Console, weapon power, shield power, electronics. Energy weapon to the launcher and energy weapon damage. Build up armor penetration buff. 25 armor penetration, 25% shield penetration. Engineering Team Science Teacher faculty gives you 20 Starship control expertise, 20 Starship brain expertise. Override shield safeties. Build harness buff. So it makes you reduce damage to the shields by 70% for 5 seconds, and then after the 5 seconds, It does 120 destructive damage to targets within 10 meters. Alright, this is console. Yeah, projectile weapon damage. That. Reset gives us additional torpedo buff. On shooting out a torpedo launches an additional basic torpedo of a similar type on impact. It will happen every 2 minutes. Can happen. Yeah. Creates a photonic barrier generator for 180 seconds. Gives temporary hit points. Damage resistance every 3 seconds. For 180 seconds. 30-second recharge, so I can't do that super often. Alright, now we got hull heals, 10% weapon damage, 10% shield heals. Two in the set gives me 19 starship hull capacity. 25% temporary hit point bonus to radiant weapon procs. Advanced radiant weapon fires an extremely powerful blast. The target is below 50% max hull, deal additional damage. It's not how much hull is missing. Advanced dual heavy radiant proton cannons, 45 DQ. Target. Okay, here we go. Beams. Anti-proton damage. Neutronic mortar. Creates a neutronic mortar that launches explosives at targets within 40 meters once every 6 seconds. Shield penetration. 545 kinetic. Space console. +2 powered all subsystems. +19 shield capacity. 7% cooldown on reduction on projectile circuit. Neutronic torpedoes often increases radiation. Ignores shields. 8,000 kinetic damage. That's a kinetic cannon. 180-degree targeting arc. Thanks, I like that. Torpedo launcher, energy weapon, and this console. There's the torpedo. Chronic torpedo, 6300 kinetic damage. two of them. Got another set here that was a shield, engines, trajector core, deflector, the deflector. Oh. Eh. Like clear. Base gear. Console, weapon power, engine power. Power transfer rate. Proton weapon damage. Proton torpedo. And Romulus. Facebook. Well, subsystems, electric brain expertise, planets. Plasma array, so there's plasma damage. And increased structure or plasma energy weapon. Set enable special power mode of your expender mode grants overall in that beam array. Applies a high damage burn dot 10 seconds. Plasma torpedo launcher. Destructible projectile. Creates 3 level 60 plasma torpedoes. 2600 kinetic damage, 209 plasma damage every second. 8 seconds. Who's like plasma stuff? All right. Particle conversion mark. Particle generator. 10 accuracy with beam weapons. Doing the sack gives us here's Tetron and anti-proton damage. Plus 19 starship brain expertise. 3 in the set gives us Firewall and being lower voltage at distinct targets. Program building and drones. Good set if you have a stealth ship. Interesting stuff. Discovery. Lots of reputation. Started to do this thing. No. I don't even know where to get these Arcane ships from. Discovery missions. Alright, crap. Proton rifle. Refracting tetryon dual heavy cannons. Dark. And then plasma high density beam rifle. Polaron dual heavy cannons. Mark 12. 87 DPS. Oh, it's 450 arc, man. The dual heavy cannons we can't use. STO. Polaron damage. Let's see. A single cannon like this, like 180 degree targeting arc. So 180 degrees is like straight sideways to straight sideways that way. Got full front end or rear end. You get aim. Polaron damage. Dual beam is only 90 degrees. Flame. Oh, it's withering. See, like this one is 773 DPS. This one is only 400 DPS. So much less. Chance to apply chronoton stabilization gives you flight speed and turn rate. That one does a lot of more damage. I'd rather use that. It's my playstyle, I guess. Polaron damage beams. Beam, beam. 484, that one does 480. %, chance of engines offline. That one regenerates shields. I like that one better. Then we got some overflow. And I really like the torpedoes I got now because it shoots very quickly. So it doesn't do as much damage. The DPS is comparable, I guess. But you can shoot often. So if their shields are down, you're going to hit something. Very likely. Polaron infused Polaron. engineer item. Oh, I see. So I got 289 DPS. It says that's not counting the radiation damage. Like I said, shoot fast so it goes while their shields are down. You can hit something. I like this one. See if it takes to upgrade it. 64,000 technology points is what it takes. Ooh. One of those, 110,000. You have what we slot that. Their chance of quality improvement is not zero. I mean, is zero. That one. Chance. 100% chance to upgrade it, so it gives us a mark 13. 46 DPS, 346 DPS. This is the DPS quite a bit. 63 radiation damage. It doesn't have that chance minus 60% turn rate. Minus 1200 shield drain on exposed targets. Yeah. So that is just a 5% chance to do the silver gem. This one. That. Thinking about trying that one. Need 73 DPS. This one doesn't tell us the DPS, but it has a increases as torpedo flying. Pop that in there. Try that. Off does it shoot? 30 seconds. Oh. No, let's put that back. We'll put it. Oh, of course, this is part of a set, right? Get rid of the set. We lose firing cycle speed, haste. No. All right. Getting to the point where you got to replace set stuff with set stuff. Let's get rid of that one. You use up these things really quick. Shield ones more than they do the health ones. Because they're keeping them shields up. Yeah, right. Not the same, but it does damage. Yeah. Game through. Depend they do that one. Put there and see if that changes. Um, so can't do auto execute. Okay. Let's go do a mission. Age of Discovery.
Starfleet Command has commissioned another historical tactical simulation, and they'd like you to evaluate it as soon as possible. Ja'ula and her agents were a force to be reckoned with during the war, and were a direct influence on a number of critical events that took place then. This simulation will put you in the midst of one such event. I look forward to seeing your results.
So it's a simulation. That's how they get. So they get past the whole time or whatever. Yeah. Possibility of possible. He picked up extra supplies at the last starbase for delivery here. The Shinano and Kata are expecting us. We should probably deliver supplies to the Shinano first.
This is the USS Cicada. Switch to frequency 228.7 to adjust for ion storm interference.
This is the Shinano. Advise keeping shields up. Cloaked Klingon vessels are still testing our defenses.
Okay.
Let's do this quickly. Don't want our shields down for long. Thanks. Our supplies were low after retaking Pryor's world. One more assault and we would have been at critical levels in several key resources. I expect the Cicada is waiting for supplies too. I hope you have what they need.
Yeah, it's harder for them. And of course, as soon as we deliver to them, we're going to get attacked. Because that's what happens.
Lowering shields now. We are ready to receive supplies. Engineering has confirmed that all expected hardware has been delivered. Thank you. We shall begin repairs at once. Our computer systems have received significant damage from Klingon assaults. I believe the Baran is waiting for you to report in, so I will keep you no longer.
Okay. Of course, I can't talk to them with a radio because, most spaces the right way. I have to go right next to them to talk to them, apparently.
This is Commander Ellen Landry of the USS Baran. Welcome to Pryor's world.
Where's Captain Lorca?
The captain has requested that you transport over to the Baran to speak in person. Truth be told, We're not certain our hailing frequencies are completely secure. It's a long story. Let's just say the Klingons had a few tricks up their sleeve during battle.
Okay. On over.
Nice to finally meet you face to face. I'm Captain Gabriel Lorca. Welcome to the Baran. This is my first officer, Commander Ellen Landry.
Sorry to hear about Captain Schaefer. He was one of our best.
Agreed. A damn fine captain. Though from what we've heard about what happened to Corvan, his ship's in good hands. Ah, and my somewhat tardy Chief of Security, Amna Patel.
Apologies, Captain. Welcome aboard. We appreciate the assistance.
Engineering's this way, if you'll follow me.
Recognize the actor.
What took you so long?
You
And the
try
actress
booking a reception
on
hall
the
during
right
prime
here.
wedding season. I'm lucky to be alive.
My warrior. Braver than 100 Klingons.
Kapla!
We better catch up.
Before the captain throws us in the brig with the Klingons.
We've been mopping up here after our scrap with the Klingons.
The Klingons did not surrender Pryor's World lightly.
Cleaning up the planet-based missile launchers was satisfying. The Baran is currently holding some Klingon prisoners of war.
Prisoners we planned to deliver to a secure location before we ran into a snag. Lieutenant Kerwin, I have someone I'd like you to meet.
Welcome aboard. Thanks for lending us a hand. Mind taking a look at something here? I'm analyzing some issues with the Baran's critical systems, and a fresh perspective might shed some light. Somehow the Klingons infected our computer systems with a particularly nasty virus during the battle. Another House Mokai trick by the looks of it. It's in several key systems: sensors, shields, weapons. Right now, we can't rely on any of those remaining at operational status. If they come back for a rematch, we could wind up blind and defenseless.
Let's see what I can do about the sensors.
Excellent. We collected a lot of sensor data on their cloaking operations during the fight. It could give us an edge in future battles, but that's only if we have reliable sensors, which we currently do not. Hopefully, that's about to change.
Dealing with. Sensors.
Okay, looks like the virus is out of the sensors. Let's turn them on. Wait, what? The virus came back when the sensors came up. Let's try again.
Bug in the minigame for that.
What the? We just lost port deflect.
Bridge to Captain. Klingon vessels decloaking.
Lorca to bridge. I'm on my way.
Captain, internal sensors show multiple Klingon transporter signals in your vicinity.
All hands, repel boarders. Lorca to bridge. We need those shields back. Do what you can to keep our port side away from the Klingons. Kerwin, I want you to head up there and give them a hand with the shields. No, I think it's time we went on the offensive. Landry, Patel...
Chief, get us to the armory.
On it.
We can't auto-execute this, and we can't auto-execute that. Hard for me to push the buttons. So... seconds. It doesn't say how often. Last a lot of time to do that one. I can try and see how effective that is. Might be worth it to.
Captain to sickbay. We have wounded on deck 17.
We're on our way, Captain.
Take one of these phaser rifles. We just finished modifications on them from data we gathered during
This must be like the tutorial part for
are in for a little surprise.
And you make a discovery character. And they're just letting us play it as a simulation.
Bridge to Captain. The Klingons hit the brig and released their buddies. Looks like they're heading toward the shuttle bay. They're gonna make a break for it, sir.
Oh, it's a rescue operation.
Lorca to bridge. Acknowledged. We're en route. To Pev, Landry, Patel, take the lead. Everyone else, you're with me. Let's move.
Okay. So... Go here. What we got? Sounds good. Alright. I'd rather use my pistols. Use your ground damage. Alright, so I'm going to... If I can do phaser damage.
Cover me. Patel, give me a hand with this.
There's no time. Captain, you need to go.
That's not how we operate, Commander. We don't leave people behind.
Yep.
It's clear. Help her.
Apparently I was using a disruptor there.
Thought I lost you there.
Fortunately, the captain had other ideas.
Nice shot back there. Glad you had our backs.
We need to move. Can you stand?
Well, I'll manage. It's not as bad as it looks.
Bridge to Captain. Shuttle bay access is locked, and the hangar doors are starting to open.
It's that damned Klingon virus again.
Bridge, this is the captain. Prepare the tractor beam, in case we fail.
Damn, it's even in the door systems. I'll handle this. Bam! Got it!
A car to the track. We're preparing to depart the Buran. Prepare for our arrival.
Not today. Not on my ship.
Change your plans. Kill their captain. Then we
You'll have to get through me first.
Lorca to bridge. The prisoners are secure. Give me a status report.
Sir, the Klingon vessels just went under cloak.
They'll be back. Count on it.
We need to get the Klingon prisoners secured. Unfortunately, our holding facilities here are compromised. Under the circumstances, I think we'll need to transfer the prisoners to your ship.
Okay.
I think you'll agree we can't risk dropping our shields to use the transporters. You'll have to take a shuttle. It's a little old-fashioned, but if the Klingons are here to rescue their people, they won't risk firing on you. Your ship, on the other hand, will be a target. Be ready for anything.
Okay.
All right, if these Klingons wanted to ride in a shuttle, load them up.
Okay. I never watched the Discovery show, but I gotta say, the Discovery Klingons look stupid. Whoever thought that that would be a good idea was retarded. So,
My team will handle the prison transfer to your vessel.
some idiot is CBS. Oh yeah, we'll just completely change the look of the Klingons and make them look stupid. Whatever. Load. Goes.
Good, you made it. Afraid I have some bad news. We're picking up some photon decay heading our way. My people believe it's coming from cloaked Klingon vessels, and I'm inclined to agree. Get ready for a fight.
So Captain Alliance battle stations.
All ships, decloak and renew the attack.
We are under heavy fire and need assistance.
move to support the Shinano.
Acknowledged, Baran. Maneuvering to support position. You fight well, Star. The wreck of your vessel will make a fine The Klingons are trying to split us up!
Like wolves trying to break a herd of buffalo. All ships circle the wagons. Watch out for each other. We'll get through this.
Good stuff. Under you fight, brave smile.
Nice work, Captain. Looks like the Klingons aren't finished with us at Pryor's World. Glad you were in the neighborhood. Things could have gone pear-shaped if you weren't. I'm sure that'll look good in your after-action report. Might put a little dent in my sterling reputation, but I'll manage. That said, we're not out of the woods just yet. I'll let my first officer fill you in on the details.
This is Landry. As you've seen, the Baran is needed here at Pryor's World. And her brig is no longer secure. I'm afraid your ship is going to have to facilitate this prison transfer.
Okay.
The destination is classified, I'm afraid. I have the coordinates in a secure device, which, with your permission, I'll bring aboard with my team.
I don't disagree, Captain, but we're at war. Things have a tendency to get irregular in situations like this. Some of our prisoners are high-ranking members of the House Mokai. The secrets they know are important to the Klingons, even more so to Starfleet. We need to get them into a high-security facility as soon as we can. I'd like to send Commander Landry and a team of you to assist on this. Call it a joint effort. But it's still your ship and your command. Agreed?
Okay.
Oh, and one last thing. Landry's on loan. She's a damn fine officer and one of a kind. I do expect her back intact as soon as you're done, Captain. The shuttle, on the other hand, you can keep. We got plenty of those.
Okay.
My team is on board, Captain. With your permission, I'll take the helm for this trip. I know the way, after all.
All right.
We've arrived at the coordinates, Captain. We're being hailed.
Your presence in this system is unexpected. Transmit secure clearance codes now.
Bring her to...
Awaiting transfer of codes. I should remind you that all of our defense systems are active, Captain. Vosker out.
Did he just hang up on us?
That he did, Captain. Shall I transmit the security clearance codes?
It's that or navigating that transport on, I suppose. Send the codes.
Transmitting initial sequence now. Lieutenant Kerwin, begin beta security code transmission on my mark. Mark. Very much so, Captain. Possibly more than they enjoy oxygen and comfortable socks. Transmission complete. The station is hailing us now. Shall I put them through?
You're cleared for approach. Proceed to the following coordinates and prepare for prisoner transfer via shuttlecraft. Vosker out.
Alright, I'll proceed to the coordinates. Guys out. Yep.
A word, if you please.
Fine, Commander.
It's about Warden Vosker. I've served with him before, and there are some things about his character you should be aware of.
Char.
Serving here allows Vosker to use methods and practices that would not fly on a starship. Some of his morals are fluid, perhaps dangerously so. Look, I'm not sure what Starfleet Command knows about him, but he still has command of the facility. Permission to speak freely? There are those in Starfleet who are more focused on results than the cost of achieving those results. Vosker is such a man. The Admiralty didn't order these prisoners here by chance. They want Vosker to get results by any means necessary. That doesn't work for me, or Captain Lorca. The ends do not justify the means. I intend to make sure the price we pay here isn't too great. I don't want to look back on this day with regret, or worse. My team has the prisoners prepped for transfer. Are you ready to head to the facility?
Okay.
Welcome to Facility 2047. I'm Hadrian Vosker. Computer, update the log to finalize the transfer of prisoners to this facility. Authorization Vosker Sigma 9. We'll take it from here. A reminder, all data relating to this facility is classified. Now, if there's nothing else, I have a prison to run. Feel free to show yourselves out.
One moment, Warden. Your laundry would like a word.
Thank you. Hadrian, it's been a long time.
Well, not long enough. Was there anything of substance you wish to discuss, or are we done here?
Want to ensure our prisoners are treated properly.
As in, according to Starfleet regulations, Hadrian, not your own personal code of conduct. Listen, we don't have to like each other. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's an impossibility at this point. What we need to do is work together in upholding the ideals and laws of the Federation.
Are you finished? Look, the Federation is the promise of a better future. I buy into that. Beautiful dream. People love to talk about it. What nobody wants to talk about are the hard choices it takes to make that dream come true. Every day, the Klingons remind us, though. And we pay the price in blood, sweat, and tears. So unless you're ready to learn some hard truths, I suggest you return to your ship and move along.
I think we need to see some of these hard truths. Commander?
Yeah, why don't you show us everything you do here, Warden? Enlighten us. Show us how you're keeping the Federation safe from all enemies, foreign and domestic. Hey, we'll even take notes.
Ready when you are, Warden.
Wonderful. The prisoners are being processed. I'm sure they're being treated well. Better than the Klingons treated the innocent civilians of Pryor's world, for example. If you'll follow me.
Don't compare yourself with Klingon. It's be good.
Johnson, give me a status report.
Wrapping it up now, sir. Medical scans and contraband search all came back in the green. Warden, there's increased comms from the Starfleet vessel stationed at Pryor's World. It sounds like there's another fight with the Klingons there.
What's the situation? Are they requesting support?
I'm not sure. Sorry, the signal's garbled. Some sort of interference is breaking it up, and I'm just getting fragments. So far, it sounds like the trouble is on the planet's surface.
Commander?
We have our orders, and no distress signal is being sent. That being said, I'd feel a hell of a lot better if I were back on the Baran, Captain. I've got the feeling the Klingons are about to make another big push at Pryor's World.
Understood. Well, we got the run as soon as we're done.
Fine. In the meantime, we have a job to do here. Johnson, put the Priority 2 prisoners into Gen Pop. I'll make sure our Priority 1 guest gets into MaxSec where he belongs. Captain, Commander, let's get this over with. Got a nice cell waiting for you, Mokai. Move!
I'm not sure leaving the prisoners here with him is wise, Commander.
What are you hens clucking about back there?
Just wondering what you have in mind for our prisoners, Hadrian.
Nothing the Admiralty hasn't authorized before.
Johnson here. Operation reports a malfunction in primary systems and recommends a reboot.
Johnson, contact engineering. And keep an eye on things until I'm finished. Oscar to engineering. The bridge to isolation is acting up. Fix it. Now. Finally. Now deal with these malfunctions.
Understood, sir. Wait. What the... Sir, the primary deflector grid just went offline. Look out! Klingons!
Johnson, initiate full lockdown. And get those shields back up, now! Johnson? Come in, Johnson. Damn, we've lost comms.
They're coming for you. Are you ready?
Enemy targets on sensor.
All right, let's get this over with.
Tarchek.
Nice. Same to you, Haribach. Come on, stupid piece of work, damn it!
Problem, Hadrian?
I can't get the bridge to extend. We need to think of an alternative.
That didn't sound good. We need to get out of here, right now! Let me help you! Hurry!
You don't have time for this. Let him fall. He's just a Klingon.
We are Starfleet! Since you've obviously forgotten, that is not how we operate.
Whatever. Let's get moving.
Haribach.
I don't have time for this. If we can't put the prisoner in one of these cells, we'll have to take him back to processing. It's not ideal, but it'll do till we get things under control.
Yeah, you killed with a dead body. It's pretty. Kind of don't like that ability because it takes too long to shoot it.
Let's stow this guy quickly.
Relax. His new home's right over here. And he's gonna be here a very long time.
Shooter!
I believe you have something that belongs to me. Akar will be leaving with me.
He's not going anywhere, lady. I'm gonna...
Ha! You were saying, if only you had shields to block our transporters. Our paths cross once again. If only I had the time to end you. Like I ended your captain.
You two know each other?
Try to die well. Ketris, surely true.
Wonderful.
Cover me while I get the shields back online.
Kerwin, help him while we hold them off.
Damn it! Get over here and cover me!
Yes, Commander.
Son of a... How those disruptors hurt? Do your jobs, idiots! Damn it! Get over here and cover me! Son of a... How those disruptors hurt? Do your jobs, idiots!
In the shield control.
I can't get this done if they keep shooting me. I can't get this done if they keep shooting me. Damn it! Get over here and cover me! I can't get this done if they keep shooting me. Damn it! Get over here and cover me. I'd hold off on any celebrations. Long-range sensors are picking up a Klingon battle group, approaching at high warp. Without the turrets, They'll eventually knock our shields down and finish us off for good. Shit, it's only a matter of time.
Laundry.
Lieutenant Kerwin can get those turrets back online. We just need to buy him enough time to get the job done.
Okay, I'll get to my ship and buy him some
This
time.
isn't time for heroics. One ship against a Klingon fleet? That's suicide, and you know it. Face it, we're done here. Let's get essential personnel to your ship and get the hell out of here while we're able.
No.
Captain, the turret grid just came back online. Wait, oh no. That's bad. The turrets are scanning for Starfleet vessels. They've been set to see them as targets. It's that damned virus.
Lieutenant, I need you to get those turrets back on our side.
It's just like what happened at Pryor's World. They turned our own defense grid against us, and then mopped up what was left after the chaos.
You have to stick close to the station and stay out of the crossing.
How did a Klingon virus get into our system? Klingons didn't even know about this place until...
So we brought the prisoners aboard.
Of course. Those clever bastards. It's a genetic sequencing virus. We did a full medical scan of the Klingon prisoners when we brought them aboard the Buran, and another one when they were brought aboard this facility. But
We never did a medical scan aboard my ship.
fortunately, or your ship would be dealing with the virus too. Somehow they've managed to embed it within the DNA of one or more of the prisoners. If we can identify the difference between the artificial and natural bases, we should be able to isolate the viral code and purge it from the system.
Okay. Time do you need?
Maybe 5 minutes?
Alright.
I can't believe he got away. After all that we went through here, anything he does from here on out is on me.
What stuff?
You shouldn't beat yourself up for doing the right thing here. Besides, if we get him and Ja'ula, we can just pretend it was all part of the plan, right?
That'll make for interesting reading and stuff.
Alright. You win. But we still have a lot of work to do before, we single-handedly end the war and get promoted to Fleet Admiral. So let's get up to your ship and go after them.
Okay. I'm already a Fleet Admiral. But you don't know.
Ja'ula to Tavip attach. We have what we need. Leave the prison for the rest. Hey, to Smith! Leave no doubt!
Yeah, you're just a hair too late.
Captain, one of the Klingon vessels is hailing us.
that was Klingons.
Starfleet vessel.
You're not a Klingon, you're a
Outnumbered and unable to flee. If
something.
you wish your crew to survive, stand down and prepare to be boarded. Reviews, and we will give you all an honorable death.
No.
A warrior's death, then. Good. I wouldn't have it any other way. Perhaps we will meet face to face in glorious combat when I board your vessel to take it as my prize.
No.
Good news, Captain. Latest sensor reports show all Klingon vessels are either destroyed or retreating. I think we did it.
That's me through to the Lieutenant.
Kerwin here. Captain, all systems are clear over here. Not reading any Klingon ships on sensors either. Did we do it?
We did it, Lieutenant. But we couldn't have done it without you. And
Captain, if it's all the same to you, I recommend we retrieve Lieutenant Kerwin and return to the Baran immediately. We haven't seen the last of Ja'ula and her forces, and there is a nasty digital virus still running wild in the Baran systems. Seeing as we have the solution to that little problem, I think it's high time we delivered it to Captain Lorca.
I'm laying in, of course, once Kerwin's aboard.
Interesting simulation, isn't it? I went through it myself. Some of it was rough to witness, considering the final fates of Captain Lorca and the crew of the Baran. Seeing them in action, fighting at their side, makes their sacrifices hit that much harder. I'm told the tactical research team is working on another simulation relating to the events that took place at Pryor's World. We might be in need of your services again soon. In the meantime, I suggest review of today's simulation. As Starfleet Command is fond of reminding me, you might be facing the real Ja'ula and her forces soon.
Oh. I'll know that. No. That was good. Technically, I read it. 145 DPS with 100% shield penetration.
The Pryor's World simulation has provided some very interesting data. Starfleet Command wants to expand on what we've learned, and the latest simulation should help with that. Your participation in this simulation is important, though the subject matter may be sensitive. We're asking you to step into the aftermath of the battle at Pryor's World. You'll be dealing with the actions of Ja'ula and her forces there under extreme conditions. Good.
Right. Possibility of reason? Yeah. Oh, you're talking about the camera.
In trouble. Those Klingons
Yeah, that way when I look over at
what
you wrote, I'm looking at you, right? But I tried that out. And if Ryan's in trouble, those Klingons won't stop until she's gone. Okay.
Mayday, Mayday, this is the USS Baran.
Yeah, we know.
To save your comrades.
Yeah.
That's a car! Looks like he didn't run far after Ja'ula beamed him out of prison. What? No good deed goes unpunished? You know, if I'd listened to the warden, instead of saving a car, this wouldn't be happening.
You did the best you could back there, Commander. A car's responsible for his actions, not you.
Yep.
Let's focus on...
Yep, let's get him. You won't notice when he chats, Chad. So annoying.
Looks like we picked up some more Klingon attention.
When they would have, I had my phone right here. I have a chat there.
Incoming hails from the Baran. What? The warp core! Someone's triggered the self-destruct. Oh my god! Baran! She's gone.
Baran is gone.
Our shields are buckling!
We're losing essential ship systems. Now would be a good time.
Wait a minute. You...
This can't be happening. Scan the area. Escape pods. Did she launch any escape pods? If anyone got away, we need to find them before the Klingons do.
Uh-huh.
Sick bay's reporting in. Captain Lorca needs extensive medical facilities. More than you have on board your ship. We need to get him to a starbase or to Starfleet Medical.
But the done, Commander.
I understand, Captain. The ion storm is getting worse and Pryor's world can't be left undefended. But if you can spare just one of your shuttles, we'll get him there that way. Please? He's going to die if we don't do something, and I can't let that happen.
Have Captain Morgan secured for transit, shuttle bay, prep for launch. Then I'm doing something.
We'll reach the edge of the storm soon.
Don't spare the horses, Commander. I've had a lot of days better than this one.
Enemy vessel on sensors. They're targeting us.
Take evasive action.
Is that Romulan?
They're firing to disable.
They want us alive.
Shields are gone. Impulse is failing.
Get us on the ground, Commander.
Crash position. Ready for impact.
Ow.
Any landing you can walk away from, huh? Tricorder isn't showing any serious injuries. You'll live. Atmos breathable, but this is a Class P environment. The cold doesn't kill us. The Klingons will. No way they're gonna let us go now. We need shelter, and fast.
Damn. This place reminds me of some of the places my family dragged me to for a vacation back home. You really haven't lived until you go camping on Andoria. Makes this place look like Waikiki Beach.
I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, Ensign. But those of us who didn't grow up on an ice moon aren't as amused. Emergency survival protocol. Break out the gear and supplies and find shelter. I don't want this weather finishing with the Klingons started.
I'll check the emergency compartment on the side of the shuttle. Yep. That's stuff.
I'm reading some cave systems up on that mountainside. might be a good place to set up camp. Maybe even a distress beacon. I can use the shuttle's emergency transporter to send Captain Lorca and another person there. Get them out of this wind and cold. It's only good for one transport, though.
Yeah,
Hey,
shelter.
while I'm thinking about it, we lost some pieces of the shuttle while we were coming down. Some of that might be useful here. We should keep an eye out for anything we can easily salvage.
Understood. You'd better go with Lorca, because of rookie.
They made it. Takes guts to beam into a cave with an emergency transporter mostly held together with wishful thinking. Now, we just need to get there ourselves. The old-fashioned way, on Shank's mare, through a frozen wasteland. You take me to all the best places, Ellen.
Get out of here before the Klingons show up, or we're still firing orbit. I think we're going this way.
Should we worry about leaving tracks that the Klingons can follow?
Nope.
See those ice formations? Temperatures get high enough to thaw, then refreeze.
So, the snow will probably melt enough to lose our tracks in the next few hours.
Right, and if it stays cold and humid, we'll get more snow anyway.
Good news. Now we just have to worry about finding our way out of here.
I say we go where the big exclamation point is. You all do see that, right?
Wait, see those mounds of snow? Some of them are just going to be light powder, but some of those were built. Watch your step. There might be life forms in those, and they might not like unwanted guests.
Kerwin to team. My tricorder says there's a piece of the shuttle manifold near your position. Grab it if you can, okay? We could really use it.
Nice.
We got your widget, Kerwin. Never mind the beasties.
Sorry about that. I wonder if they were staying close to it for warmth.
Good work. Keep it coming. We're gonna need a lot more tricks to survive.
Wait a minute. So are we supposed to go... like... out? To get there? Or are we just going back? Oh, we can't go back. Fine. So you guys are rock climbing. Fake wall. Bad design.
Fumaroles. I was wondering if we'd see any. Here they are. Look, geothermal activity pushes heated water up and forms those bubbling mud pools. I wouldn't recommend taking a dip, though. That stuff is scalding.
Kerwin here. I'm picking up another piece of debris near you. Looks like some live circuitry survived thanks to a Duralloy shell. Can you grab it for me? Thanks.
Alright. Go. And here's this stuff. Wait, Zarba.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Zarba. Oh. There you are. So.
Hey, you see that? Over by the rocks?
Yeah, I think it's another piece of the shuttle.
What are these marks in the ice? Tracks of some kind?
It's big, whatever it is. Let's not wait to find out more.
We're doing this quest a long time ago. Alright.
Never thought I'd be happy to see a cave, but here we are. I can almost feel my toes again. This was a good choice. Defensible position, adequate shelter, picking up some water inside as well. Might be able to cobble up some fortifications by carving out some rock.
Okay.
Looks like they're a little deeper in the cave. If I know Kerwin, he's probably hard at work cobbling a warp core together out of rocks, a hypo spray casing, and a belt buckle.
Okay. Leave for the guys to be beamed up.
Captain Lorca's life signs are stable for now. His medical unit is functioning normally, and he didn't suffer any further wounds during the crash.
Alive.
Good news for a change. Nice work, everyone. Let's set up camp. Kerwin, see if there's a way to send a coded distress beacon. To Pev, we need to know if there's anything we can use to survive around here.
Hey, what? Oh, for a minute I thought my microphone was muted. Patel and I can start setting up a camp with our supplies. I'll get rock, that Kerwin.
Nice. That'll be warm and cozy for a while.
Okay. You too.
Listen, I have to count on you. Landry's competent, but this might be too much for one person to manage.
We're in this together, Captain.
Yeah, we are. And we have to be prepared to fight. You and I both know it's only a matter of time before the Klingons find us. I need to know you'll be ready to make the hard call if it comes down to it.
Mm-hmm.
You're dealing with Klingons. There's no room for weakness. The Vulcans know this. When you face Klingons, act from a position of strength whenever possible. When they come, you need to be ready to hit them hard. Give no quarter.
Okay.
You have, but not like this. You might find yourself in a situation real soon where doing things by the book won't get the job done. And people depending on you will die, understand? Trust your instincts when it comes to that, not the regulations. Be prepared to make the hard call.
Due respect, I believe we can be true to Starfleet values and survive.
Check in on the rest of the team. They need to stay motivated.
It's not luxury accommodations on Ryza, but at least the cave's secure. We need some more food. If something indigenous proves to be edible, our emergency rations will get us through a few days, but that's all.
Are you holding up?
I'm here, watching the Baran go. That was a hard hit for all of us. We lost a lot of friends up there. Right now, I think we need to get warmer. This cold's taking a toll, even in the cave out of the wind. Maybe Kerwin can figure a way to insulate the walls a little.
Make sure you get something warm to eat. I'll check on the others.
I'm mixing up some nutrient broth from our supplies. Not the best smelling stuff, but it'll keep us alive. We're gonna need a lot of calories in this weather, so we should try to find more food if we can.
Anything edible here? Oops.
I'm mixing up some well, we've already seen some wildlife. We're likely to find some edible fungi or mosses in the caves, and maybe some root vegetation. I don't know if I'd want to nibble on anything more complex. The contents could be dangerous to us.
Yeah, like fungi or mosses. So if it doesn't come to scavenging or trying to eat those giant monsters.
Ah, good morning. I'm still working on this transmitter. It's pretty banged up, I'm afraid. If only we had some more spare parts, but I'll make do. And to think, I was considering becoming a holonovelist before I joined Starfleet. Good thing I picked up a few skills with transmitters and recorders.
Is there anything I can get to help?
Well, if you're serious about going out in that cold again, keep your eyes peeled for metal ores and deposits. Anything with magnesium, sulfur, or other reactive ores. Stuff like that. Stuff we can burn. Speaking of ores, we could also use magnetic or radioactive ores. Those I can use for primitive power cells.
Okay. Oh. Keep hitting the B button instead of the
if
A.
you're serious about going...
Alright.
Doing the rounds, eh? Making sure your team's ready for what's ahead? Good call. I'd do the same. What's ahead? Yeah. Not a lot of good news there. Stranded on a frozen rock, no rescue in sight, and the sky belongs to the Klingons right now. Klingons! Beginning to wish I'd never laid eyes on them.
We're still in one piece at a camps.
Good point. The captain's still alive, and Commander Patel, still with me. Still with us. Starfleet trains us to deal with adversity. We'll figure something out. For now, let's see if we can scrape what we need to survive from this rock while we're here.
So her girlfriend's gonna die because the way she's making a big deal about it, it's obvious that something's gonna happen. Search for fumaroles from your finds. Back out where we...
Losing the Baran was hard. You know, I don't have much left. But I am ready to fight for it. For them. My people from the Baran, they're my family. Starfleet, they give us tools and training, sure. But the most important thing that they give us is each other.
see you already. Fine. Yep.
That should be enough. Let's go.
Okey doke. Back to the cave.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Big monster! Very big!
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure I know what made those marks in the ice now. We better hope none of those come to visit the cave.
Can we scan them with a tricorder to see if they're edible? See if there's anything poisonous in them or whatever? I mean, to me that would be simple.
Honey, I'm home. Oh, good. Wait till you see what I've done with the cave.
What you got there? Magnesite? Ah, indium. We can use that. I'll take those off your hands. The indium can give us some power. Just don't loiter around it. It's radioactive. I can probably use the magnesite to make some explosive charges. You know, just in case.
Okay.
Explosives? In a cave like this? That's not one of your best ideas, Kurt.
Yeah, it is.
Even if we don't collapse it on our heads, we'd probably trap ourselves. We'd be stuck, unless we could burn a new way out with our phasers.
Sealing off the cave entrance and finding another way out is superior to being devoured by those ice creatures you mentioned. Put the explosive near the tunnel entrance. See if you can rig up a remote detonator. Better to have the option and not need it than to need it and not have it.
I should have just enough parts to make a short-range radio detonator for the explosives. I can work on that while someone else sets up these canisters. With the magnesium as an accelerant, and some of the gelled thruster fuel from the shuttle, they'll go up once a charge is applied to them.
Okay.
Glad to see you made it back in one piece. Judging by the looks on your faces, you didn't come back empty-handed. That's good news. Come and have a seat, Ellen. Got a reasonably smooth rock, nice and heated up for you.
Yes, we found some useful materials.
Looks like the best rock in the house, too. Thanks, Emma. You're always looking out for me. Okay, let's talk next steps. Kerwin, we're gonna need that transmitter real soon. We've bought a little time, but not much. This cold's not going anywhere, and neither are the Klingons.
Good points. Time's not on our side.
You're not wrong, but consider. We survived the Klingon ambush, and a crash landing, and those things that tried to eat us, whatever the hell they were. The captain's still with us, and we have each other. Remember, we're Starfleet. We can't give in to despair. When times are worst, that's when we need to rise to our best.
You're right, we can't let these hardships grind us down.
Agreed. Let's not lose sight of what matters the most here. Okay, everyone, get some rest. I know I'm mean. Please tell me we have some more of that moss around. I need to pad out my thermal bag. It's keeping me warm, but this cave floor is doing a number on my back.
I think we can manage something, Commander. Okay, I need to change audio here. Voice volume is all the way up. I don't know if that affects the cutscenes, but I don't think that affects the dialogue. That's what this one is. Volume that down a little bit, and effects. Camp for the night. Oh, okay. Nighty night, day 3.
I think we're in business here. The distress beacon's operational. It actually works. I mean, it's ugly and full of hacks, but we can send out a distress signal with the beacon now.
Hold on. If we use the beacon, won't the Klingons receive the signal too? If they're still trying to find us, they'll know exactly where we are once we turn that on. This cozy little cave will be crawling with Klingons sooner than any of us would like once that happens.
Is there any way to mask the signal?
None, unfortunately. We turn it on, and it'll be out there for all to see, friend and foe alike. We're hoping that Federation ships at Pryor's World will hear it and respond before the Klingons do.
Yeah, they
It's a
won't.
risk, but one we need to think about taking soon.
They need to be ready for the Klingon response as well.
Agreed. They know we crashed. And unless they gave up the chase, they're still out there. And they will come running the moment they detect this beacon. Count on it. So, we need to be ready to deal with them, and buy ourselves enough time for Starfleet to get here and extract us from this godforsaken ice ball.
Cave's pretty defensible.
To a point. They'll eventually bottle us in and use grenades or chemicals. We have to make it too costly for them to hunt us down. Catch them before they catch us. Ambush them.
Ski, but we know the terrain. Well, no, we don't. But
Here's
whatever.
the plan. They'll beam down at the shuttle wreckage and start searching from there. Their teams will eventually track our route, so we hit them on the way. We'll ambush them at the snowdrifts, then fall back, fighting our way towards the cave. Make them pay for every meter. We don't have to stop them. Just slow them down long enough for Starfleet to reach us.
Attacking them as fire is risky, but I don't have a better idea. Ski these Klingons a little payback. Okay. That's
Let's
the more
take
Vulcan
position by the
response.
fumerals and make the Klingons come to us.
Alright.
Remember, the Klingons can be beaten. Meet them with strength. Seize every opportunity. Give no quarter.
Yeah.
Fight hard and fight to win.
Yeah.
Check on Masters. They're hunting us.
Oh, hello.
Enemy targets on center.
We should get to high ground and try to hide. Catch them in the rough terrain.
Pick ambush spots on high ground. Okay. Turret. Here. Like.
Get behind cover. They'll be here any second. Everyone in position.
Ready.
Affirmative.
I see them.
Wait for my signal. Let's give him hell.
Keep up the pressure!
You know?
Keep firing! Hold the line!
That was close. You alright?
Get down!
Yeah, well.
Kerwin's down!
Go back towards the cave.
They're homing in on our signal. Head toward the cave before they flank us. Keep moving! We'll dig out on the hillside by the rocks.
Enemy targets uncensored. Enemy combatants in close proximity.
Fall back! Fall back to the cave! We can't let them reach Lorca!
We won't last long out here, even in cover. The cave's gonna be our best option soon. The rest of you should be ready to fall back to the camp. When that happens, I'll dig in here and cover your retreat.
Negative, so we can't afford to lose anyone else.
It's a sound tactic. If something goes wrong, you're gonna want someone watching your back. Keep the PEV in reserve in case you need to withdraw. Think like a Klingon. Consider every weapon at your disposal.
I'll make sure you have the time you need. Keep the captain safe. Tell my family what happened here. Tell them I fought for them. And for the Federation.
It's not the way we do things. But apparently we do, because the game says so.
Which one of you wants to die first? Ah! I thought you Klingons knew how to fight!
I give you a warrior's death, Andorian. It is better than they will see.
Since you're back, I assume that the Klingons are on their way. Give me a phaser. I'll be damned if I go down without a fight.
Okay.
house, Mokai. I am gonna kill you.
It seems I have you cornered, Star.
Flanking damage detected.
Your minions died already. But your captain is, how do you say it? A high-value target. He will not enjoy his time as a prisoner of the Empire.
Enemy combatant in close proximity.
My troops will deal with you. Jolly troop!
They smell blood. They won't stop now.
I think it's time we use those explosives, Chief.
Do it! Seal off the entrance! Damn!
I know that look. What's wrong?
Kerwin had it.
What?
Kerwin had the remote detonator.
Make another one, then.
No parts. We used everything we had.
Give me options, Commander.
Yeah, running a little short on those, Captain.
Can we shoot it to set it off?
No way. You'll just fry the whole package.
Something with a tricorder, then.
Maybe? I don't know.
What the hell?
What are you doing? Come back!
This is the only way. Has to be done manually.
Wait! No! No, you can't!
I love you, Ellen.
Always.
Amna, where are you? Can you hear
It's in
me?
your teeth, in your hair.
Landry!
Amna, tell me where you are! Please. Come back.
Commander! We need to get moving.
No. No, I'm not leaving without her.
She's gone, Commander. On your feet, soldier. Do not let her sacrifice be in vain.
That back wall is mostly ice, frozen over the course of many seasons of runoff. We should be able to melt through it with a phaser. Medium setting will generate a lot of vapor, but give a clean bore. Better than waiting around for those Klingons. Right. And just shoot it. Up back.
Damn. It'll take a while for the Klingons to make it through the rockfall. Let's make sure we're ready when they do.
I think they have many options left.
Dead end. Give me options, people.
Can make a turret.
Photon grenades. Breaking through.
Klingons don't give up the chase easily.
Let them come. I'll take as many of them with me as I can.
Lorca here?
Captain Lorca, thought we'd lost you.
Not from lack of trying. My people and I need immediate extraction.
Ask and ye shall receive, Captain. Ready to leave when you are.
Yay! Sometime later.
Personal log. Commander Ellen Landry. She's been gone for months. And every day I'm reminded of her. I even have her job now. Chief of Security. I took it to honor her. To continue her work. To keep people safe. The captain's recovered from his injuries, mostly. His eyes don't handle the light very well. But like me, he forges on. The war. The Klingons. They've taken so much from us both. From me. For the captain, only duty remains.
Long-range sensors are picking up Klingon raiders in this sector. Ready for a little payback?
Always.
Well,
there's a lot to be learned from what happened on that moon, to be sure. Ja'ula's willingness to sacrifice large numbers of her forces to get what she wants comes to mind. Her ruthless determination is bound to be a problem, and soon. The fanaticism of her troops and officers shouldn't be taken lightly. A great number of those forces came with her to this time period. I think we all have an idea of what to expect if we meet them in battle now. For many, the fate of Commander Landry is something of a cautionary tale. I prefer to remember her as an officer who remained faithful to her captain and crew until the end.
okay. So is that a I mean, wouldn't know how to make a bullet name. Um, so the thing we got must have been a nanofiber insulated jacket. Oh, let's look at him. No, I'm thinking it must be a decorative, change your appearance. Computer, recycle. This thing. Get a new officer. Oh, we're not responding. What? Iron colored cloud. So, yeah. There's fine. Okay. Maybe. Or maybe not. Okay, YouTube is going, but not with I get thinking about a spinny thing on Twitch. But YouTube is working. My stream goes up to Streamlabs and then they broadcast it to YouTube and Twitch. So YouTube is working. Why would Twitch not? Connection to the server timed out. Please try later. Perfect world should be imperfect world. Okay, it's working. So I don't understand why. Oh, yeah. So basically, the Wi-Fi on my Twitch. Total Twitch. Yeah, the Wi-Fi on my tablet is crap. I have a switch here where my PC and Xbox and PlayStation are all hooked in, but there's no Wi-Fi here. And I should add a Wi-Fi router for my tablet. Oh, all right. So what was I doing? Sorry. Things. Got a box. I'll never reward. Okay, cool. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Still have almost 10,000 energy credit. 10 million. Him. Alright. We do the next one. So far, I'm not really liking the discovery missions. Feel kind of man. That Klingons look stupid.
The arrival of House Mokai forces from the past is a cause for concern. Ja'ula is a controversial figure, and we need to handle the situation with caution. The wrong move could spark an interstellar incident, and after recent events, that's the last thing anyone in the Alliance needs. I've arranged a simulation for you. I want you to experience Ja'ula in action. Get an idea on how she thinks and fights. You might be facing the real thing soon enough, and I want you to be ready if that happens.
So how does the simulation know how she... If the programmers of the simulation already know how she acts and thinks, why do I need to go into the simulation to learn how she acts and thinks? Whatever. So it didn't transport us. It warped us to the border. Tiltable Lannis Science Station. Tiltable Lannis. Said before, and then it. Oh, that's why we're on the border. And I said, yeah, okay, cross the border. Making some damage to the station on sensors. Looks like it's been firefighters. Be careful.
glad you were in the area. Some Klingons just appeared out of nowhere. They can do that now, right? Unbelievable. Anyway, the whole thing was terrifying and strange. I mean, they shot at us, did some structural damage, knocked some sensor pods out of alignment, and completely ruined my latest experiment. But that's it. They had us, and they just left. Our tractor beam is offline. Actually, it's a fried little puddle of sadness, but offline sounded better. If you can, could you use your ship's tractor beam to move our sensor pods back into position? I'm sending the coordinates over now. That'd really help us get back to our research here. I mean, these gaseous anomalies won't analyze themselves, am I right?
Yep. Why do they always make doctors annoying? This IP.
Nice. Sensor pod beta is online again. Okay, Sensor Pod Alpha is back online. Klingons are happening! A lot of Klingons! They're coming this way fast! Shields up! Weapons hot! They're gonna attack! Again!
Alerts, all hands, battle stations.
Starfleet Command! This is Delta Volata Station! We're under attack! It's our home Mokai ship! We're in big trouble!
Incoming hails from Starbase.
This is Kensington. Sounds like the Klingons are making a push in that sector. We're sending some backup your way. Command's still analyzing these attacks, trying to figure out what the enemy is up to there. In the meantime, I need you to hold that system and protect the station. Stay sharp out there, and good hunting.
Huh? What?
This is the Glen.
Okay.
You could use some help.
The target has arrived. All ships, fire to disable!
Target shield has failed. Shield buckling. Losing main power. Can use an assist here. There'll be time for formalities later. Right now, we've got a problem. Several, actually. The Klingons beamed multiple boarding parties over during the fight. We're a research vessel. Our security forces are getting overwhelmed. If you could send some people over to help, we'd be much obliged.
Yeah, it's just working. It's just my tablet that sucks. Alright, we're bringing over, we're gonna help.
Thanks for coming. The captain still has control of the ship. She's waiting for you on the bridge. Unfortunately, the Klingons have several boarding parties between you and the bridge, and they're not taking prisoners.
Okay. I have shooting.
Enemy targets on sensors.
I don't understand why my doctors aren't doing that guy.
You made it. Good. We have a lot of work to do here. The Klingons have done extensive damage, especially to our power systems. Mr. Strahl is doing what he can to get main power back online. Care to give him a hand?
Like the captain said, main power's offline. We're sitting ducks without it, and the Klingons know it. Let's get to work before House Mokai turns us all into trophies. Or lunch.
Okay.
I'll do the heavy lifting. What I need you to do is to bring engineering control to a bridge console, divert the power flow, and enter the new power-up sequence I'm putting together. You got it?
Yep. Here, transfer control from engineering.
Engineering control is transferred. Go to the next console to divert the power flow. Power flow is diverted. Input the new power-up sequence next. Nice work. Main power is back online.
Oh. Oh, that's okay. That's not what I wanted to do.
Nice work. We're not out of the woods yet, though. Our next stop's the engineering lab. I need to get our shields back online and secure some classified data down there. Believe me, we don't want the Klingons getting their hands on it.
Okay.
Enemy targets on sensor. Enemy targets on sensor. Enemy combatants in close proximity.
Not sure how she pulled it off, but that Klingon put a security field up between us.
Look at that. She's full of credit.
Ja'ula? The Ja'ula? This day just keeps getting worse. Look, I need to drop that security field. She's trying to steal that data I told you about on the bridge. We can't let that happen. Watch my back in case any more Klingons pay us a visit.
Okay.
Most impressive, Starfleet. This tech will win the war! This will bring supremacy to my house. And the Empire.
Wait, what? She blocked access. I can't bring down the security field. Damn, she's good. Locked me completely out of the security system. I can't get the field down. Fine, she's not the only clever one in the room. Watch my back. I've got an idea. Just need a little more time.
Okay.
Wait, she's dropping the field? Look out! Here she comes! Shields online. They can't beam out now.
Flanking damage detected. Enemy combatants in close proximity.
Our pet blob is chasing her.
Looks like the Klingons aren't fond of our house guest. Shame, really. It's nice once you get to know it.
Oh, what's our status here?
Ah, well, I have good news and bad news.
Okay, good news.
The good news is I managed to corrupt a number of critical data files before she stole them. There's only 2 people in the galaxy who can figure out that mess now, and neither of them are Klingons.
News?
The bad news, well, there's plenty of uncorrupted data in there that the Klingons shouldn't have. It was classified for very important reasons. We need to stop her. Of course, if half of what they say about Jula is true...
It is.
Great. Takuvma's sister, one of the deadliest members of House Mokai. Here. Wonderful. Okay. They must be headed to the shuttle bay. I brought the shields back online so they can't beam out. If they're gonna leave, they're gonna have to get creative. Let's head down there before Jula gets any more bright ideas.
What was that creature?
That? You should probably make peace with the words, "it's classified," when it comes to what you just saw. Seriously, don't worry about it. Believe me, we have bigger problems here, starting with Jula. We need to stop her.
You have a creature classified. Alert to celebrate. Stop her. We must stop the Klingon.
Enemy targets on sensors. Personal shield losing power.
And I don't know which way we're going. Left. Keep going.
Do you hear that? Engineering! Emergency transport of the specimen to containment! You okay? Come on, let's go. We're almost there. We really need to stop Jula.
After that, we're going to have a conversation about the future.
Oh, that'll be exciting. Let me add that to my calendar. Right after we stop the insane Klingon with our top secret data. Less monster, more Klingon, okay? Now let's go. We're almost to the shuttle bay. Keep moving.
Stand there while you burn. Uh, okay.
She stole one of our shuttles. She bypassed deck security, got emergency evacuation clearance, and hotwired one of our shuttles. Unbelievable. If she wasn't trying to kill all of us, I'd be impressed.
Okay.
Well, that's a short-range craft. There must be a Klingon ship out there waiting for her. We might get out of this yet. Now head back to your ship. See if you can find where she went. We'll do the same here.
Okay. There's a new D&D game that started on Game Pass today on both Xbox and PC. So I'm thinking I will look at it. It says even the PC version needs it.
Heads up.
controller,
Klingon
so.
reinforcements are warping in. Protect yourself and the station. But we really need to find out where that shuttle carrying the stolen data went. There's a good chance it's on a cloaked ship nearby.
What exactly is that data?
Hate to play the "that's classified" card here, but you know the drill. Sorry. Take it up with Admiral Kensington if we make it through this. For now, let's focus on those Klingons out there trying to kill us, okay?
Right. So you guys don't know I'm actually an Admiral. Be the Admiral. Right.
Get ready to be happy. I think I know how to find where Ja'ula went. If the shuttle's in range, I can hack into its command matrix and send a self-destruct command. That'll make a big enough boom to reveal the location of the ship she landed on, cloaked or not.
What's the catch?
Yeah, about that. If the shuttle's in a ship, it'll be tough to get a signal through the shields, the jamming, and the cloak. Tough, but not impossible. Get me close enough, I'll make it happen. We just need to start sifting through this big haystack for one angry little needle. Leave that to us. You protect the station.
There it is. And she warped away.
Stroll's plan worked, but Jaula's ship was able to go to warp before we could disable it.
Yep.
There's still hope. The explosion did a lot of internal damage to that ship. She's leaving a trail we can follow. So, we're going to pursue Jaula and clean up our mess. Thanks for all your help here today. If we pull this off, it could make a big difference in the war effort. For all of us.
Good luck, Captain. More out. I have a thing to plug my router into.
I think you have an idea who we're dealing with now. Jaula was a dangerous opponent in the 23rd century, and it won't take her long to adapt to our time. House Mokai was eliminated in 2389 after a century-long blood feud. When Jaula learns about this, it won't be pretty. She might find any number of allies within the Empire with grudges to settle as well. Unchecked, it could lead to civil war. Starfleet intelligence is working with our allies to find Jaula and stop her before things get out of hand. I'll be in touch when we know more.
Decapiting armor, crap, chivalry, mark pants, crap. Oh, crap. Code 4 is locked. Goes. Downfall.
The arrival of House Mokai forces from the past is a cause for concern. Jaula is a controversial figure, and we need to handle the situation with caution. The wrong move could spark an interstellar incident, and after recent events, that's the last thing anyone in the Alliance needs. I've arranged a simulation for you. I want you to experience Jaula in action. Get an idea on how she thinks and fights. You might be facing the real thing soon enough, and I want you to be ready if that happens.
Okay, I'm going to... Here. I'm going to AFK for a minute, grab a drink. You know, my screen on, be right back. So, in case anybody pops in, they'll know. Right back. In downfall. Okay, after this mission, I think I'm gonna break for lunch and then.
Glad you could make it. There's a little time and plenty to do. I trust you see the enemy vessels near your position?
Yep.
Deal with them. I need you conducting rescue operations as soon as possible, and the Klingons won't let you do that without a fight.
Fight them. You're kind of good at that.
All right, that area's secure, for now. Let's make the most of the time we have. I need you to beam out any survivors on board the damaged Starfleet ships in your vicinity. Make it fast. The Klingons will send more ships, and soon. One more thing. The Klingons aren't above ambush tactics, using their blasted cloaking device to get the jump on you. Some of them might be lurking around, waiting for the chance to strike.
Okay. So, in other words, when I
The Churchill has been evacuated.
rescue
Thanks.
people, I'm gonna get
Cardiff evac complete. All hands are safely away. Macedonia reporting. Evac is complete. We owe you one.
Nice work. Glad those Klingon cowards didn't get the better of you.
Yep.
I hate to ask this, but I have standing orders from Starfleet Command. I need you to scuttle those ships. The Klingons have been scavenging everything they can to get their hands from wrecked Starfleet vessels. In the event we fail in our mission here, Command doesn't want the Klingons getting away with any critical resources. You have your orders.
All right.
hard thing to watch, but it had to be done. We need some critical supplies here. My chief engineer's sending you a list as we speak. Beam those supplies over with the personnel you rescued. After that, I need you on high alert, patrolling the area. The Klingons don't give up that easily. They'll be back.
Surely you didn't think we'd let you seize all the glory here. And you. My chief engineer isn't too happy right now, but we made it in one piece.
We came as soon as we could. Wish it were under better circumstances. Ticonderoga's ready for battle.
Okay.
We've got your back.
You're doing good work out there. The personnel and supplies you've sent might make the difference here today. That said, I have bad news. Our long-range sensors are picking up a Klingon force heading our way at high warp. They'll be here soon. Get ready for a fight.
One thing I gotta say is the voice actors they got for these do a good job. Even though the Klingons look stupid.
Remember the lessons we learned in battle, especially at Corvan 2. They'll be preoccupied with conquering the base. We can use that distraction to our advantage.
We know how they fight. Don't expect mercy. It won't be coming from Klingons. Hit them fast and hit them hard. And captains, it's been an honor. Good fortune to you all.
Klingon attack ships on sensor. Fire at will!
Targeting the civilian habitat areas. Stop them! Captains, we're reading more Klingon ships on our sensors. A lot more. This is it. They're making their big push. Our initial predictions are not good. I've given the order to evacuate critical personnel and the injured. We're loading as many as we can load onto the ship stocked here. They're too damaged to fight, but they're all warp capable. I need you to draw attention from those ships when they disembark. Buy them the time they need to get to warp and to safe harbor.
Okay.
ships. The Lafayette is underway. Keep those Klingons busy.
Target shields have failed.
The Roosevelt is on her way. Hold on just a little longer, people.
Target shields have failed. Left shield failing.
Just a few stragglers left. Deal with them.
Hmm.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target shields have failed.
Okay.
Heads up. Looks like the Klingon flagship just dropped out of warp. Sounds like you have some history with that ship. What can you tell us about... Wait. Are you reading this? We're picking up some unusual energy spikes. Some new Klingon weapon, perhaps? I don't like this. Take the Lucara out of commission before it gets into weapons range.
I see you still draw breath, Starfleet. This pleases me. I'm going to enjoy breaking you.
Sure.
You need to stop the Lucara, now!
Trying as best as I can. I'll start with.
You need to stop the Lucara, now!
And a fool, just like my brother.
We'll help Starbase 1. You deal with the Lucara.
Hecho! Dai, principate!
Shields are down. All hands, repel boarders. I repeat, all hands...
Hecho pausa! Je krijgt nog je bathroom! Wat?
If I ship instead of the Starbase?
I think you have an idea who we're dealing with now. Ja'ula was a dangerous opponent in the 23rd century, and it won't take her long to adapt to our time. House Mokai was eliminated in 2389 after a century-long blood feud. When Ja'ula learns about this, it won't be pretty. She might find any number of allies within the Empire with grudges to settle as well. Unchecked, it could lead to civil war. Starfleet intelligence is working with our allies to find Ja'ula and stop her before things get out of hand. I'll be in touch when we know more.
Yeah, okay. I'll do that tomorrow. I think I'm going to try this new game before I come back to lunch. So, until next time.